a great mental image of a wave in their mind right this minute? Okay, right here. Tell me, put your close to the microphone. Tell me about your wave here.
A big tide.
Okay, we have a big tide. Thank you very much. That's one kind of a wave. Anybody else have another kind of a wave that they are thinking of in their mind? Yes. Okay, we have a wave over here.
Hi.
Okay, we now have two kinds of waves, but still not the kind of wave I was hoping for. So, anyone else have a wave? Okay, I see some people over here with a wave. That might be the one I was hoping for. So I want you to describe the wave that you are thinking of right now. So, can you guys do that a little more formally? Table 23. Okay. That's the kind of wave I was thinking of tonight, a stadium wave. So, I wonder if anybody has ever been the one who started the stadium wave. Maybe you guys over here would know. How do you actually, has anyone here ever actually started one? Okay, so someone over here has started one. So I need to know how you got that wave started.
A big mouth and a lot of flailing arms.
Well, actually, if you look in the website WikiHow, it tells you exactly how to start a wave. So there's a couple of steps before that you need. Anybody know what you might need to start a wave before? You just shout out.
Maybe a countdown?
Countdown, that is part of it, actually. The last step is to count to 3 and stand up. So that's very good. We have the last step. So what about the first 2 steps? What do you need to start a wave? You need people, right? People, right. So generally, how many people do you think WikiHow tells you should start with for a wave? How many? So we have a whole section. Well, how do you get that whole section involved? So the suggestion is you get the whole section involved by starting at the that's pretty close. So the WikiHow directions are to start with 5 or 10 of your friends, then to involve everybody around you, and then you count to 3 and stand up and hope for the best. So we're here tonight to talk about LAM, and those of you who are not familiar with LAM may be wondering what this might have to do with LAM. And those of you who know about LAM know exactly what this has to do with LAM, because in LAM we have the most amazing wave going. Pretty much the most amazing wave in any type of biomedical research. And truthfully, everybody else is kind of envious of our wave. So our wave started with Sue Burns and Frank McCormick back in 1995 or so. So by 1998, when I went to my first LAM meeting, I just would mention that my son was about 3 years old at that time, and he's a freshman in college now, so it's a little ways away. So by 1998, we met in a community center here in Cincinnati, and by that time, the wave had extended from the first 5 or 10 to maybe 20 people who were there. And now, look at where we have come with this wave. So, because of this wave started by Sue Burns, we now have 97 research projects that have been supported by the LAM Foundation. We have 26 LAM centers that are all over the United States providing access to great care for women who have LAM. And we have the MILES trial, the most amazing landmark trial of history, really, in LAM, definitely a history in LAM. Something that no one else thought could be done, and it was done. So other people look at us and they wonder, how did we do this? People write about it in the New England Journal. How did we do this in LAM? How did we get this amazing wave started? So now I need to ask you guys to remember those words again. So what were the words for this side of the room? Wisdom, and action. You might have noticed that the words spell out wave. Okay, and I got some candidates over here for the other two words.
Vision and energy.
Vision and energy, right? So the wisdom is what we've been doing for the past 2 days in the scientific sessions and in all the sessions here. We've got the best people doing the highest quality science. The action comes from our having the resources as a community to do the right thing. The vision comes from the amazing leadership who are courageous and thoughtful and always imagining what the next step will look like. And the energy comes from everybody here. You can't be here in this hotel and not sense the energy. It comes from the physicians, it comes from the scientists, from the women who have LAM, from their families, from the friends who are here. It's completely contagious. So, how do we keep this going? How do we make sure that every Monday morning, not just Monday morning of this week, that we have scientists showing up for work and physicians all over the country whose job that day is to figure out LAM? How do we keep that going? And I think that's what we're here tonight to do, to try to keep this energy going. And I hope that that you'll understand, maybe the next time you're at a game and you see a wave going around, how this very small effort that was started by Sue and Frank has spread all the way around the world. We've made many cycles around the stadium by now, and we want to make just a few more cycles until we have this figured out. So when you're at the stadium and that wave is going around, just take a moment to think about what a miracle that is, that in this stadium, a few people have started something that sends positive energy all the way around to everyone, including people who they will never meet and never know. So we're grateful to Sue and Frank for starting the wave, and I hope that we can continue the wave for a few more times around the stadium. Thank you.
Keep it going for a minute. Let Lisa take a look at all of you doing that. Start over here. Get the wave right here. Right there. Over there. Over there. Lisa, look at it. Over there. All the way around. Over here. Oh, just like the stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, isn't she the best? Let's give a big round of applause for Lisa.
Folks, we're in for a real treat once again. I mean, when you put two lovely ladies back to back in a program like this, you know, makes a bum like me, you know, just grateful to be on the stage. So, I want to introduce next for you the board chairperson of the LAM Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause and a nice welcome to Laura Mann.
It is on. Oh, good. Okay. I'll just hold on. Well, thank you, Lisa, very much. You are absolutely outstanding and a complete inspiration. I have never seen anyone get patients and the medical community to do the wave at a gala, so that definitely has to be a first. So I'd like to give another round of applause for Dr. Lisa Hemke.
Thank you.
I would also like to thank the conference organizers and the session presenters. This has truly been a wonderful conference, and I think we all have benefited. It's been wonderfully successful. I would now like to thank and recognize, we actually did something new this year. We had a patient committee run the gala. So all the new things, Mr. Sinatra over here, and the gambling was all designed by a patient committee, which is outstanding, and I'd like to thank them.
They must be very, very, very,
Yes.
very patient.
Patient, yes. And I'm going to read their names, and I apologize if I mess anything up. But if you could please stand if you're here. Dawn Hokum, Leslie Hoover, Becky Huxell, Michelle Leatherberry, Jean Leisner, Sally Nagel, I know she's here, Will Soyamoto, Stacy Wheelis, and Gretchen Dietz. Thank you so much. This is really wonderful. We will now move to the patient recognition portion of the evening, and I'd like to invite the regional LAM liaisons to help. So if you could please come up here. And the LAM liaisons, these women are volunteers, and they're so dedicated to the cause, and they truly help with our patient services and supporting our patients around the country. So when they come up, please give them a warm applause. It's Madeline Nolan, Susie Picard, Stacy Wheelis, Kathy Piper, Carrie Shaw, Karen Shad, Charm Perry Flint, Mary Stojic, Carolyn Knoll, Leslie Hoover, Mary Harbaugh, Darla Biles, Andrea Burns, and Janet Neustein. Thank you, ladies. You're truly an inspiration. And before we begin the LAM patient recognition, I'd also like to invite the following family members into the front to help with our rose presentation. Darren Williams, husband of Madeline Williams. Please join to the right where the roses are placed. And Loretta McKenna, mother of Katie McKenna, and Michael Murphy, brother of Colleen Murphy. Please join me to the left. Now let's move on to the patient recognition. When your name is called, please come up to the stage and accept a rose, and then join the other ladies on the dance floor for a group photo.
I'm Leslie Hoover from Region 9. Maya Flannery. Dawn Hokum. Rebecca Huxell, Michelle Leatherberry, Jean Leesner, Sally Nagel, Kathy Patton, Lorelei Presner, Sherry Scalp, Jennifer Trishler, Martha Wainscott, and Shelley Zimmer. And myself, Leslie Hoover.
From Region 11, Jill Babila, Gwen Pryor, Patrice Robideau, Holly Van Nest, Susan Basher, Katrina Williamson, and Melissa Wolf. And from Region 12, myself, Mary Harbaugh.
Okay. Region 4, Patty Vivian Arnold. Jennifer Dalton, Kelly Malik, Colleen Murphy, Rebecca Neasley, Susan Russo, Nancy Saphir, Christina Hamilton, Deneen Navoa, Shapar Mohammedan, and myself, Mary Stojic.
From Region 16, Pamela Bard, Don Morrow, Barbara Powers, Lynette Weiss, Tiffany Whitney Lauder. From Region 17, Barb Hare, Rhonda Officer. From 18, Jennifer Mackey, and myself, Karen Schapp.
From Region 20, Toya Goodlow, Ruth Guerrero, Patricia Ortiz, Amanda Owens, and myself, Charm Perry.
From Region 7, Sophia Bartlett, Elena Perez, Barbara Turner. From Region 8, Shelby Gardner, and myself, Stacy Wheelis.
From Region 6, Barbara Austin Marcotte, Landy Bregman, Albie Dupree, Kim Gillespie.
Also from Region 6, Nisha Mossing, Auburn Nelson, Teresa Stoker, Susie Picard, and myself, Carolyn Knoll.
From Region 1, Jean Daly, Cindy Palermo. Region 2, Gina Lorenzen, Katie McKenna, Susan Manillo, Nancy Osborne, Linda Winter. And from Region 3, Lisa Palmatier and Eden Ponce. And myself, Madeline Lowe.
Region 10, Janet Fredrickson, Lisa Haynes, Laura Lentz, Carol C., Kathy Susnig, Carla Svensson, Aaron Sweeney, and myself, Kathy Pfeiffer.
Region 13, Joanna Banfield, Marla Hamlin, Katie Higgelson, Cheryl Rauschenbach, Annette Roberts. In Region 14, Rachel Connell, Darla Biles, Janet Duvall, Beverly Jackson, Susan Milligan, Madeline Williams, and myself, Carrie Shaw.
From Region 18, Kathy Miller, Amanda Seymour, Sally Slater, Susan Couture from Region 19, Patricia LaSala, Julie Nig, Margie Wong, and from Region 20, myself, Andrea Burns.
From the big wide world, we have Raimonda Rapi from Albania, Kimberly Ivanochko from Canada, Catherine McDonald from Canada, Evelyn Winkler from Canada, Lani Perez from Indonesia, Berta Hede Laris Levia from Mexico, Heidi Condori from Peru, Maria Luz Vila from Spain, and Janet Newstein from Australia.
Short people.